Hi, good morning, people. I am Ryan, and this is the Hirschman channel. It is Thursday, June 14th, 2018, and I'd like to give you some predictions for the WWE Money in the Bank pay per view coming up this Sunday. This is the 2018 WWE Money in the Bank pay per view predictions. Our first match we are going to have AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE Championship in a last man standing match. Now the way it looks as of right now, AJ Styles is most likely going to retain the title, but if it changes around, and the way it looks as of right now, I am looking towards Shinsuke Nakamura to win the WWE Championship after depending on how long you will compete in this last man standing match and how long you'll beat out your opponent. So the way it looks as of right now, Shinsuke Nakamura is going to be the new WWE Championship. Our next match we are going to have Roman Reigns versus Jinder Mahal. This is the first rivalry match that Reigns is going to be in quite a while since his match with Samoa Joe at Backlash last month. Now the way it looks as of right now, if it goes as planned, Roman Reigns should somehow win this match victoriously over Jinder Mahal. So the way it looks as of right now, I am pointing towards Roman Reigns to win this match, and hopefully he'll be the first one to defeat Jinder Mahal. Also, our next match, we are going to have our second women's Money in the Bank ladder match with all four women from SmackDown Live competing against four others from Monday Night Raw. And the way it looks as of right now, the predictions of this is going to come out because there's so much of them. The way it looks as of right now, I am predicting Charlotte Flair to win the Money in the Bank ladder match, and hopefully she will be considered Miss Money in the Bank. And right now, the way it looks as of right now, I am pointing towards Charlotte Flair to win the Money in the Bank ladder match this Sunday. Our next match, we are going to have Seth Rollins versus Elias for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, the way it looks as of right now, depending on who's going to be winning the title, the way it looks as of right now, it looks like Elias is most likely going to win the title from Seth Rollins because Elias is going to have to go through Rollins, and now the thing is, because Elias is so powerful, the way it looks as of right now, the way it looks for this match, it looks like Elias could walk out of Money in the Bank as the first ever new Intercontinental Championship. Our next match, we are going to have the B Team, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel, going up against Woken Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt for the Raw Tag Team titles. And right now, my predictions are I'm most likely going to be 100% that Woken Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt are going to win the Raw Tag, are still going to retain the Raw Tag Team titles. But the way it looks as of right now, the BB team could win the Raw Tag Team titles for the first time ever. But the way it looks as of right now, I am pointing towards I'm betting on Woken Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt to retain the Raw Tag Team titles. Also, our next match, we have another tag team title match. We have Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson that will be going up against the Blue Chin Brothers for the SmackDown tag team titles. Now, hopefully, the way it looks as of right now, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson should hopefully defeat the Blue Chin Brothers and walk out of Money in the Bank as the first ever new WWE SmackDown tag team champions. Now, the way it looks as of right now, I'm betting on Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson to win the SmackDown tag team titles from the Blue Chin Brothers. Also, our next match, we have our men's Money in the Bank ladder match from Monday Night Raw. You have Braun Strowman, Kevin Owens, and Finn Balor, and also competing from SmackDown Live, you have The Miz, Samoa Joe, along with Rusev, and not to mention other than there's another question. Let's see. Okay, here's the five men that will be competing in the Money in the Bank ladder match from Monday Night Raw. You have Finn Balor, Braun Strowman, Kevin Owens, and in from SmackDown Live you have Rusev, Samoa Joe, The Miz, and not to mention other. Not to mention other than, let's see. Let's run down the 4 stars from each show that will be competing in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match for Monday Night Raw. You have Finn Balor, Braun Strowman, Kevin Owens, and not to mention, there's a fourth one missing. So I'll run them down later on as time goes on. But the way it looks as of right now, Braun Strowman is most likely going to win the Money in the Bank ladder match for the first time ever in the history of WWE. So the way it looks as of right now, I'm putting my bet on Braun Strowman he's most likely going to win the Money in the Bank ladder match and be Mr. Money in the Bank. Also, our next match, we have 2 title matches. First of all, we have from SmackDown Live, we have Carmella that will be defending the SmackDown Tag Team title against Asuka. Now, the way it looks as of right now, Asuka should defeat Carmella and become the new SmackDown Women's Championship. So the way it looks as of right now, I am putting my bet on Asuka to win the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. Also, our next title match from Monday Night Raw, you have Nia Jax that will be defending the Raw Women's title on the line against the first new challenger, Ronda Rousey. Now, the way it looks as of right now, the way it looks is if it goes as planned, Ronda Rousey should defeat Nia Jax and become the first new Raw Women's Championship for the first time ever in history. Now, this is going to be impossible because if Ronda Rousey does happen to become the first new Raw Women's Championship for Nia Jax, now this is going to be a real eye shocker because what's going to happen if Ronda Rousey does happen to win her first ever women's title in WWE, it's going to really shock the whole world because that means everyone knows that Ronda Rousey can beat everyone for the title. So the way it looks as of right now, it looks like Ronda Rousey may walk out of Money in the Bank as the first ever new Raw Women's Championship for the first time ever in WWE. Our next match, we're going to have Daniel Bryan versus Big Cass. Now, the way it looks as of right now, I am aiming towards Daniel Bryan to win this match because right now Daniel Bryan is in a rivalry with Big Cass, and the way it looks as of right now, Daniel Bryan should win this match victoriously over Big Cass. So right now, I am putting my money on Daniel Bryan because he should win this match this Sunday. And we have another match coming up. We have more matches, but I don't know I have them on my page. And I think that's about it. That's it for my 2018 WWE Money in the Bank predictions. I will highlight the winners of the Money in the Bank pay-per-view matches on Monday, and I'll be back here later on this afternoon with recaps of the Young and the Restless and the Bold and the Beautiful, so be sure to tune in for that. I am Ryan for the Hirschman channel signing off. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you later on. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.